Midland is gone, but many people are still left cleaning up the damage. Today, local and state officials took the time to see just how far the communities have come since that historic flooding 1 year ago.
Many of those who lost everything in the flood are still waiting for financial relief, and now legal action is being taken to hold those responsible accountable. Julie Dunmeyer has our story.
You know Kid Rock's summertime in Michigan?
Yeah.
I lived it.
Take the short walk from the Sanford Dam to Carl Hammond's house.
That was my claim to fame.
And you'll have to pass his neighbor's place. It's been leveled to the ground.
House and that house got moved off the foundations.
Part of his neighborhood gone. Carl's house gutted down to the studs.
We saved nothing.
His '84 Corvette also gone, along with his tools, his tax papers, even the walls, not salvageable.
I had a pencil in my pocket and whatever I had on me. When I came back, I had to call my son. He was on the way here. I said, could you stop and get me a pair of shoes?
Water came up to the middle of his windows, and Carl says they saw it coming. His attorney, Ben Johnson, agrees. Someone dropped more than just the ball.
They knew about this for years.
Johnson explaining in a press conference the week of the 1-year anniversary of the Midland flooding, holding the dam's owners accountable is now impossible. Boyce Hydro LLC was granted bankruptcy by a federal court in April.
What are you going to do, government, when you know you have somebody, a bad actor, who's absolutely threatening the lives?
Johnson says since they no longer can sue the company, he's suing the state of Michigan, who oversaw the rules and who Johnson claims knew the Edenville Dam was in disrepair. The state's attorney general, in turn, pointing the finger at Boyce Hydro in a statement, saying, quote, the failure of the Edenville Dam was a terrible tragedy, and the state has filed an enforcement action against those responsible, including Lee Mueller, to hold them accountable not just to flood survivors, but to all Michigan residents. The lawsuits that have been filed against the state agencies are based on incorrect information about the state agencies' actions, as explained in detailed briefs submitted in response. That briefing, 79 pages long, argues essentially it wasn't the state's responsibility, but Boyce Hydro LLC's to maintain the Edenville Dam. Johnson explaining someone should pay the people of Midland back for the damages they incurred.
We should have been all over this, and we blew it.
His clients don't care who pays for their damages. They just can't foot the bill any longer. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of damage not covered by insurance.
I still have a mortgage on my house.
On a house Carl can't live in.
You can talk the talk, but if you walk the walk.
That was Julie Dunmeyer reporting. Attorney Ben Johnson says he's encouraging people to speak with their local lawmakers. They are hoping a lengthy legal battle can be avoided.